Good evening, and how are you doing? We are starting our lesson, our show in the next few minutes. Let me know whether I'm audible. Let me know where you're watching me from. If you are a new person today, welcome so much. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for always uh, being here. So now, I just wanted to see one comment from one person, then we will be ready to move on. Where are you watching me from? Mhm. Let me know where you're watching me from. Leo uko wapi? Represent your county, your village, or simply the town you are in. Today, I want us to talk about time management. Yesterday, I shared some videos on time management and the value of time. You always manage time depending on the value you have attached to that particular time. Yes, and the more you value time, the more you manage it very well. So let me know where you're watching me from. Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit while we are having the lesson. Mm, but don't worry about that. I've just come very late from the place of work. Mm, and I feel like I should take the biscuit first or get into the show. Then I realized in order to save time, because I'm talking about time management, let me talk while I'm eating a piece of biscuit. It do not interfere with my delivery of the lesson. So my question is, where you watching me from? And am I audible enough? I believe so because every set is okay. I believe I'm more than audible. So now, let me talk about time management. One of the resource, I say this, one of the resource that the nature has given us equally without biasness, without injustice, is time. Yes, in one day, we have 24 hours. For everyone, for you, for me, and for someone in Africa, and for somebody in Africa, the nature has given us 24 hours a day. Yes. Nobody has been given more than this. Now, how you utilize these 24 hours a day is what has brought a lot of difference. For example, if we have two businessmen, one is selling, I mean, all of them are dealing with the same commodity. Let's talk about hotel, selling specific items, chai and ndazi or mandazi. Now, if um, if business A is opening at around 6 a.m. and closes at 9 a.m., sorry, 9 p.m. in the evening, then we have business B that opens uh, at 9 a.m., then closes at 5 p.m. All of them are doing the same business. But because of the management of time, one of them will do well than the other. Especially, knowing your market niche. Like in the first case, this guy is by 6 is up, meaning you woke up by 5 or by 4 to make tea. The other guy is 9 is now the time that is opening the hotel. The two of them have 24 hours in a day, but the way they have managed their time is different. The same applies to a student like you. I know most of you following me are students in, yes, you are a parent, but in one way or the other, you are a student. Yes, kuna mali wewe ni mwanafunzi. The way you manage your time, like if a student now is using a good time of the 24 hours, a good hours to study, the other one uses less, it will bring a difference. So this time or this available time, 24 hours, the way we manage it brings the whole difference. Like if you decide to share it halfway, you sleep 12 hours, you work 12 hours. Uh-huh. Just sleep 12 hours, you work 12 hours. Another person will sleep 8 hours, works 16 hours. Another person will sleep 12 hours, then in the remaining 12 hours, makes sure that he is very productive in the 12 hours. Now, it's not a matter of what time do you wake up, it's a matter of what do you do with the time that you are awake. And there are very many things that can distract you and lead you to wasting time. For example, mental distraction will make you waste your time. Umewahi fanya kitu, you are arranging your clothes in a closet. Then, after 3 minutes, or sorry, after 10 minutes, you realize that you are no longer uh, arranging the clothes, you're doing something else. Why? You are mentally distracted and now you have wasted time. You wanted to clean your house, then you go and have your phone. Then 30 minutes later, you realize I was doing what? I was cleaning the house. Mm. Now, time is made up of seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, centuries, millennia. Hizo zote. Someone is saying, hey man, can you reply? Why do you want me to reply? I'm not replying. I'm very busy explaining a concept here. Can you also have a pen and a book? Then write what I'm writing. Stop saying that reply. Now, at times, 2 seconds are meaningless. At times, they are meaningful. For example, if you're running 100 meters race, then someone is ahead of you by 2 seconds. That's when you will know seconds are more important. If if you want to know how meaningful seconds are, kimbia na mtu iandikwe alimaliza 100 meters na 10 seconds. Wewe ikwe ulifika na 12 or 13 seconds. You are very different from each other. You are very different from each other. Mwenye amemaliza na 10 seconds ako much ahead of you. But you want to hurry up. You want to hurry up and maybe do something that requires hours. Then the 2 seconds will never mind. Yes, you are doing an exam, 2 seconds will never mind. But let's talk about how important minutes are. The plane, the train is supposed to take off at 10:00 a.m. Wewe 10 p.m. sorry 10 minutes later ndio unafika kwa station. Plane ilienda kitambo. That's the importance of 10 minutes. But now, if you want to revise for the exam, a whole topic, and you realize that the only time you have is 10 minutes, then it will not make sense. You want to revise for a whole topic, but you have only 10 minutes. But these minutes, 10 minutes, could have saved you to catch a flight or a plane. Let's look at about hours. Now, you've just realized that maybe you are a student, and in mathematics, your grade is C+, and you want to improve to get an A, and you have only 4 hours. It will not be possible. But these hours, can help you travel to somewhere and be back. Even if you want to save and minimize and utilize time aje, you cannot utilize 3 hours to cover something that you are supposed to cover in 1 year. One day you are a student and you did not read for the whole semester. Then the night to the exam ukaamua kwenda kusomea for 2 hours, something that you are supposed to have studied for in 4 months. Each time is meaningful in its own way. Even 2 years at some point may be meaningless to you. Yeah, 2 years, even 5 years can be meaningless. For example, listen here. Let's say someone did a mistake and he was arrested, arraigned in court, and gets imprisoned. Then gets out when he is 55 years old. Yeah, when he is 55 years old. Na ndio ameachiliwa kwa chela, amekuja. This guy was arrested and he had a lot of dreams. Like this person was saying, I want to have a very good family. I want to drive the best car. I want to do the best business or the best farming. I want to be the best farmer in the village. Now, he was arrested when he was 25 years old. Akafungwa 30 years. Sijui ni makosa gani mtu anafanya anafungwa 30 years. Maybe aliua mtu ama alifanya nini. I don't know. By the time you're coming back, you are 55 years old. I'm not saying you cannot achieve anything. But even if you realize that you have some years to go, that time will not be enough for you to achieve what you wanted to achieve. The dream you had when you were 20 years old, when you were 25 years old, when you are 30 years old. That is how it should be. You want to be the best farmer? Yes, but remember, after 60, 65, 70, you are, when miaka zikienda, we become very weak. We become less motivated. But when you start doing something at 30 to 25, there is a way you do it very fast, very well, very efficient, motivated. You can imagine someone who is not married, a man who is not married at 55. And yes, I still have some years, but it will not be enough to do what he would have done had he started at 30 or at 25. That is how we value time. Now, let me explain this. The way you value time depends on how you will manage your time. Daniel Kablakat, thank you for being in. Mama Dayo, sijui kama ni Mama Dayo ama ni Dayo mwenyewe. Thank you for joining me. Now, listen here. How do you value your time? Kuna mtu utamwambia nataka nikuone, akwambie ni sawa anytime. Kuna mtu utamwambia nataka nikuone, akwambie what time and for how long. Unamwambia I want to see you from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Anakwambia no, let's meet at 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Why? He knows the value of time. Yes. Na ameipangia. Between this and this time, I will be doing this. Between this and this time, I will be doing this. Ameipangia vizuri. This is the person, for example, I do give talks. Yes, in schools, in meetings, whatever the place, as long as a place where they can invite me to give a talk. Sometimes they will ask you, we want to pay you. And then, of course, most of them, they have to pay. And if they ask you, how much will you, are you going to charge us? You will ask them, how long are you going to engage me? They will ask you, We are going to engage you for the whole day. Make sure you are here by 8 a.m. and we are going to release you by 5 p.m. Now, in that case, you will ask yourself, how much am I selling my whole day? Kuna mwenye atakuwa engage the whole day anapewa 300, 300 shillings. 1000 shillings, 5000 shillings, 10,000 shillings. Kuna mtu utamuengage the whole day, you have to pay that person 500,000. Kuna jamaa ataapia tu kwa event yako hivi, ametoka na, kila mtu anajua value ya time yake ni gani. There's a friend of mine, we were talking. Yeye ananiambia if he appears in a, okay, we do give talks together in schools. So yeye anasema kama ni afternoon hours inaanza tu mpaka ile time wanafunzi watafeel now it's time to leave. Yeye anacharge 10,000. Kama ni kuanzia 8 mpaka 1 still 10,000. The whole day 15,000 ama something like that. This is someone who understands his time. This is somebody you cannot call in the morning, mwambie niko na event in the afternoon, please can you accompany me? My friend is having a birthday party, can we go together? He knows the meaning of his time. Sawa. My challenge to you this morning is, do you know the value of your time? For someone to take you somewhere, how many days, weeks must he or she calls you to book you? That is how you value your time. You're getting me? Now, kuna mtu kwa village. No, just nikisema village simaanishi village kwenu huko nini huko Kisumu ama Eldoret. I mean where you stay. If someone wants somebody to give him or her company somewhere, wanajuanga tu so and so anakuanga free all the time. Value your time. Attach monetary value to your time. Thank you, Daniel Kiplagat and Daniel Kipto, for joining me. My question is, how do you value your time? What are some of the activities that you do to manage your time, to make sure that you are not wasting your time? Sasa nikikuita nikuulize, kuna fundi nilimuita niundie some shelves in one of my shops. Nikamwambia let's talk the price. Akaniambia let's see how long will the work take. And he said, I told him it will take you a whole day. He told me I'll need 4,000 because I'm going. Huyo ni mtu anajua kwa siku inafaa niunde 4,000. That is the value of his time. And I was very okay with that because someone has known the value of his time. Yes. Then you are there. Let me give you this story. And I know you remember it. Kuna mtu aliitwa aenda aunde meli ilikuwa imeharibika. The boat used in the sea ilikuwa imeharibika. Oh, those were there tried to repair it, ikakataa. Then someone came and decided to repair it. Akaiangalia, akaisunguka, akaiangalia. Then from there, he decided. Akaenda akagusa mahali. And the boat was okay, functioning, very fine. That person spent like 15 minutes checking on the boat, then spent 1 minute repairing the boat. So the owners of the boat decided to say, no, we cannot pay you that huge amount of money. This guy tells them, in fact, yours have taken time. I do repair some of them in 12 seconds. Sorry, in 30 seconds. That is half a minute. Akamwambia, why I'm saying so is because I took time to work on myself. I took time to train myself. I took time to add value to myself. So the time I'm spending is equivalent to the value of myself. If you have the skill then your time becomes precious. If you have something valuable in you, your time becomes precious. You cannot just call anybody. There are people here you cannot call. I'm in the field of public speaking, and there are those seniors who are ahead of me. Wao ndio wakikosekana mi ndio napigiwa simu, we were expecting so and so. But how so can you be there? I mean, for them, they have gone to a higher level. Their diary is full for 1 month. I was seeing a friend of mine mwenye alikuwa ananionyesha diary yake full for the next 1 month unless an event is cancelled. So it is now, if you want him to attend your event, it is you to fit to his schedule, not him fitting to your schedule. Mkimwambia hapana, anakuambia basi mimi sitawalazimisha, look for another person. He knows his value of time. Na hata mkimuita ati anaanza kuongea from 5 na atoke 6, mtambea microphone 5:30 because umedelay, atamaza 6 na haende, na mtamlipa for the 1 hour. Why? You are the one who decided to waste time. So my question this evening is, what is the value of your time? Do you really value your time? Yes? Do you value your time? Listen here. The more you value your time, the more you will take care of your time and you will not waste your time. By the way, how do you manage your time? That's my last thing to say this evening. How do you manage your time? Before to answer, I will give you 6 steps of managing your time. 1, let me ask you this question. I hope you are taking notes, guys. Umeelewana na mtu, you are supposed to meet in a certain hotel at 4 p.m. Okay, I'm using 4 p.m. I don't know why. Jamaa akafika 4:30. If you did not feel bad, then you don't know the value of time. Mimi hata 5 minutes at 12:04, trust me, if I'm going to be late because of the jam or whatever the case, I will call you. But yani tumezoea tu, like the meeting is starting at 4, 4:10 unasilei ukiingia kwa room. Jamaa unafika tu polepole tu ukiongea na simu yako ni kama hakuna kitu. Someone alifanya mkutano na mzungu. Wakaenda, they were supposed to meet at 10. Yeah, 10. Jamaa akafika 10:10. Mzungu akamwambia bana, you are supposed to meet at 10. You are coming 10 minutes later. I'm not part of the meeting. Let me buy for you tea. Akamlipia chai kwa hoteli na mzungu akaenda. Kaambia next time when we arrange for a meetup, please be on time. Jamaa akatenda akaambia no. Did you tell me that you will be late? You will run late? No. So let's value time. So can you be like SGR? Nani understands this ones? Mama Dayo understands this. SGR, kama unafika Mombasa saa 8, hata kuna plus or minus 5, hapana, ni say news saa 8 on time. Why? They value people's time. Now, someone is valuing your time, but yourself, you don't value your time. Time is a precious thing. It is something that we have been given equally, but it's the same thing that is bringing a lot of difference between people. Yeah? Time. I'm opening something here. Even me, I cannot just come and talk to you. I have to prepare for you. I have to come and talk to you things that matters. Number 1, time management. I want to tell you how you are supposed to manage your time very well. Are you together? Nataka tuanzie kitu inaitwa you avoid multitasking. Avoid multitasking. If you want to manage your time very well, such that by the end of the day, you will have achieved things that you will also feel happy because of the day. Avoid multitasking. Don't be doing this, don't be doing this. I was telling my student, you cannot be doing assignment ya physics hapa, ya chemistry iko hapa, ya CRE iko hapa mbele. Unafanya hii moja, unafanya hii ingine ukiendea pale. That's a lie. Chukua everything weka kando. Paki na assignment moja ya physics. Maliza vizuri. In fact, it will be very fine. Weka kando, enda hiyo ingine. You will manage time. If you multitask, you will end up wasting time. You're trying to wash clothes, you're trying to cook, you're trying to, arrange other clothes, you will not manage it. So avoid multitasking. Why? When you avoid multitasking, there will be less switching overhead. Unatoka huku ukienda pale, hiyo kuswitch it will also a waste of time. Do something fast. Then when you concentrate on one thing, you will do a quality job. When you concentrate on one thing, you will complete it faster. For example, kama assignment ya physics inafaa take 10 minutes, hii ingine 10 minutes, hii ingine 10 minutes. Ukifanya ingine for 2 minutes, then you switch huku, then you switch pale, you will end up confusing yourself. It applies in the other works. You have some emails to reply kwa laptop. You have something to do. You have some calls to make. First of all, concentrate na calls. Ukimalizana na calls pamoja, enda kazi ingine. Do not multitask. Also, if you do not multitask, you will have low stress. Lakini ile unafanya huku uko pale uko surely. Do not multitask. In fact, you will finish your time, your assignment, you will finish your task in advance. You want to save time by studying. Like you want to do a course. Don't do 2 courses. Fanya course moja. Maybe there is a short course you want to do. Pursue that one first. Then uingie ingine. It will be very fine. Then another importance of not multitasking is better memory. When you concentrate on one thing, your memory will be very fine. And it's going, you will do some quality job there. Now, number 2. Tumesema number 1, avoid multitasking. Number 2, you set deadlines for some tasks. Wewe you want to read a book. Like, okay, it is my notebook. You want to read a book. Set a deadline that by the end of tomorrow, I should be done. You know what? You will have to work for the sake of the deadline. Don't just be reading. By the way, I used to be reading books anyhow. I realized that I did not finish reading. But when I set the deadline, everything was flowing very well. Kabisa. Set deadline. Kama unapalilia mahindi, kama unafanya, make sure you set deadline. You will save your time. You will have to manage. Setting a deadline, especially the one that is realistic, will make you get out of your comfort zone and do it. Like if I'm supposed to be in the workplace, personally, if I'm supposed to be in the workplace by 7:30, I wake up at 6. But if there is something, a book I'm reading, and I'm supposed to finish by the 7th, sawa, na nitaresapa leo, what am I supposed to do? I have to wake up 2 hours early to finish the book, then I go back to the place of work. Deadlines are very important. It gives what you call a clear time frame to work on. But anakuambia si ukuje tutembee tao kidogo nikubaie. No, there is a book I'm reading, there is an assignment I'm doing, there is something I'm doing. It has to end today. You are a website designer. You are supposed to design, umepanga kazi yako hivi. Kuna client A, inafaa umdesignie website. Weka hiyo by the end of 2 days. Ishe, wende ingine. When you apply deadline, then it creates a clear time frame within which a task must be completed. It has to be completed unless you get sick. Then it helps you prioritize your work. Wacha nisiongelee maneno ya priority because nitaongelelea priority vizuri in my next point. Now, my next point, okay, before my next point is when you have set a deadline, you get motivated to meet the deadline. When you meet the deadline, you become happy. By the way, I was reading something and I agreed. Do you know why many people are unsatisfied? They are unsatisfied because they have not met their goals. If, like, my aim today was to get life, discuss about time management. In the next actually 23 minutes or 25 minutes at most, I will be done. I will go to bed while I'm satisfied. Some of you is watching me now. I can see 5, 6 of you. Some of you is watching me right now. You will go to bed not satisfied. Why? There is a task you have not completed. Kuna kazi hujamalizia. Lakini ungemaliza hiyo kazi, ungeingia bed ukiwa na furaha. You go and sleep while hii kazi nilifanya vizuri. Then leo nimemeet target, nimemeet deadline vizuri. You know, I will be motivated for next time also. Setting and meeting deadlines brings, number 1, satisfaction. Number 2, you feel motivated. Aya, point number 3. Number 1 nimesema avoid multitasking. Number 2 nimesema set deadlines for assignments. Number 3, let me type for you hapo kwa comment section. Use Eisenhower matrix. I will type for you because angalia my comment. Eisenhower matrix. I will explain to you. Are you seeing that? Eisenhower matrix. Use what you call Eisenhower matrix. Angalia hapo kwa chat alafu nikuelezee Eisenhower ni gani. Imekuwa categorized into 4. 1, urgent and important. Something urgent and important, you do it immediately. Urgent and, what in fact, let me write here. Urgent and important. Something that is very urgent and very important, you do it immediately. Which task do you have that is very urgent and important? Do it immediately. Number 2, I'm explaining the Eisenhower matrix. Number 2, important but not urgent. You schedule. You work important but not urgent. For example, let me give an example of urgent and important. You are a business person. A client has just come. Anataka commodity A and you don't have, but it is in the neighbor's business. You can pick it from your neighbor's business, ulete umpatie. When you acquire your load, you give back to the business, your neighbor's business. That's very urgent and important because you are selling to maintain a client. Important but not urgent. Important but not urgent. For example, you are supposed to go and watch. Sorry, let me not use that one. You are supposed to just maybe play a game. It's very important but not urgent. Kuna ile game mnachezanga Personally, what I always play the game in it was Sudoku. I feel those Sudoku games. Uh, what happens if I'm supposed to do something and I'm supposed to play the game? I will schedule the game. Even if it means I wake up in the morning to play it. Nisawa. It's not important. I mean, it's important, but not urgent. You remember? Number two. Number three, urgent, but not important. Urgent, but not important. Unaischedule, I mean, you delegate. Something urgent. Kuna kitu yani, like someone needs something from you very well, very fast. Na si important. Ambia, you can pick it from there. Delegate it. None of the three. I'm giving you number four. Neither of what I've said. It's not urgent, not important. Eliminate. Hiyo haikusaidii. It's not urgent, it's not important. Eliminate. Number one nimesema nini? Nataka turudie vizuri. Sisi wote. Urgent and important, do it immediately. Important but not urgent, schedule it. Urgent but not important, delegate. Neither of those, eliminate. You eliminate. Haya, nataka twende rule number. Twende rule number for those who are following. Number 4. Apply what you call Pomodoro technique. Hii pia ndakuandikia, I know ujui. Pomodoro technique. Bomo kama bokomo. Bomo doro. Pomodoro technique. I will explain how Pomodoro techniques work. Yani, let's say you work in a bank, you work in an office, you work somewhere, and let me finalize with my last biscuit. I swear, hii ni ya mwisho. Pomodoro states that you divide your work. You work for 1 hour, have a break of 10 minutes, work for another 1 hour, have a break of 10 minutes, work for another 1 hour, have a break of 10 minutes. That is 3 Pomodoros. Now, you can choose now to take a long break, like for 1 hour, or you carry out 4 Pomodoros. Like the first Pomodoro is work for 1 hour, take a break for 10 minutes. Work for another 1 hour, take a break for 10 minutes. Work for the third hour, take a break for 10 minutes. Work for the fourth hour, take a break for long, like 1 hour. That one, you can go and have lunch, you can go to the gym, then come back after 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. Or in this Pomodoro, you are advised not to take more than 2 hours break. Coming back, start again. 1 hour, 10 minutes break. 1 hour, 10 minutes break. Why? It keeps you active. If you say, I want to work for 4 hours continuous, yes, the first 1 hour is hour, second hour is hour. By the time you are in your third hour, you will now be wasting time. You will not be doing the right thing. Like today, I was marking. I marked for like I marked for like 2 hours. Then I realized, I'm marking right, wrong, wrong, right. Nikaachana nayo. Went to the field, watch students play for 1 hour. I played with them. Then when I came back, I continued marking very well. Kujidanganya, I can work for long. Mimi ni msee nasema, you are lying. Apply Pomodoro technique. Hata ukiwa nyumbani, there's no problem with that. Like, me niko home, I can wash my clothes there, nikimaliza, I can take tea for 10 minutes. Then from there, niingie kwa laptop, ni edit kitu nataka kuedit. After hapo, naachana nayo. I mean, I categorize tasks and I work in Pomodoros. This one applies mostly when I'm advising students to save on time. Number 5, you patch similar tasks together. Kama ni kuclean kwa nyumba, cleaning ianza asubuhi. Isikuwe umeclean vyombo, umemaliza, then umeenda kwa laptop kufanya kitu, then from the laptop umeenda kuosha nguo, then from the kuosha nguo umekuja umeenda kuandika sijui nini, alafu from there umeenda kuosha nyumba, then ukuje usome kitabu. Hapana, you patch similar tasks together. Kama ni cleaning, start by cleaning the kitchen, vyombo, clean the washroom, clean nyumba, osha nguo. That was similar as cleaning. By around 9, you are done with them. Take a tea like mine. Yangu nimesahau imepoa. Wacha ikae tu, I will warm it later. Take tea. Then, if now you have a different task of editing something kwa laptop, focus on anything to do with the laptop. By lunchtime, umemaliza. Now, weka hiyo kando. Ni kazi gani ingine kuandika, kusoma. Now, focus on reading. So you patch similar tasks together. Next, you limit distractions. Shaila Korir, thank you for joining. Shaila Korir, where are you watching me from? I would like to know. Limit distractions. While working, a phone can be a distractor. By the way, when I'm doing something, I can place my phone in bedroom. Nikuje hapa. I focus on something on my computer. Vizuri nikimaliza, I go for my phone. A phone can be a distractor. A very big distractor. Ama, children can be distractors. Cheru. Sawa. Sasa wewe ukijiita Sheila, mimi ningejua aje jamani. Sawa. So we are saying, you limit distractions. Everybody knows what their distraction is. Someone akanafanya kitu na TV pale iko on. How will that work? Itakuwa ngumu kidogo. Itakuwa ngumu. So limit what? Distractions. Next, set boundaries and learn to say no. Set boundaries and learn to say. Remember, we are looking at some of the ways to manage time. Set boundaries and learn to say no. When you cannot plan to do something in the afternoon, then your friend comes and takes your way, and then you are lying. This is one of my best friends. Akiniambia kitu tu hivi, mimi ndio huyo nimeenda. Set boundaries and learn to say no. Haya, hii nayo utaniambia mimi si mwanafunzi, lakini lazima nikwambie. You plan your today tomorrow. Plan your today tomorrow. What am I saying? Right now, Mimi, tomorrow is on a Sunday. I will attend to church from 7:30 actually. By around 11, I will be out. And I know exactly who I'm supposed to meet tomorrow, what I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Plan your tomorrow today. Ama simply, plan tomorrow today. If not tomorrow, plan afternoon in the morning. I mean, in simple terms, plan yourself. Without planning yourself, you will end up wasting a lot of time. Haya, avoid procrastination. Hey. Sasa hii ndio shida. Right now, everyone, kuna kitu unasemanga utafanya, hujawahi fanya. Kuna kitu inakungoja uifanye, hujawahi fanya. Procrastination. Nitafanya kesho. Avoid procrastination. I was saying this last week, but don't wait to get motivated to start. Start, and you will get motivated. Sometimes, motivation requires action. Haya, hii itawafurahisha. Hii nayo, hii ni yenu hii. Hii mtafurahia nyinyi wote. Get enough sleep. Get enough sleep. get enough sleep. Lala vizuri, get enough rest. As certain friend of mine today was telling me, you have been very busy. Do you really get enough sleep? Nikajaribu kujitetea, lakini actually point yake ilikuwa imefika home. Get enough sleep and rest. Unaona nini? When you get enough sleep, then tomorrow you can imagine this. Kama ungefanya kazi throughout hakuna weekend. So unaona venye Monday, okay, though Monday inakuanga na shida. Monday inakuanga na hangovers. You see, after coming from a break, you will work so well. Like for me, after nimetoka break, I will do so well, lakini tukielekea mwisho mwisho tunakuwa tumechoka. Break is very important. Aya, zimebaki mbili, very important. Do you want to manage your time very well? Know when you have wasted time. Know when you have wasted time. Know when you will waste time. Know when you will need extra time. If you have wasted time, then you have to work in such a way that you want to recover the lost time. Just to explain, you're not explaining when I'm talking to the students, but for you, it is a self-explanatory question. Leo nimeanza mapema, ndio maana watu wanashangaa, tulikuwa tumeelewana na wewe every 9. No, ningeamua nikae mpaka 9 ndio nianze, ningelala. Leo nimecheza, my volleyball team had by the way, I trained volleyball. They had a game with 2 other teams. Tulicheza tukawapiga wote safari moja mpaka wakatoroka kwa uwanja. So lastly, use a 5-minute rule. What does the 5-minute rule says? Any task that requires less than 5 minutes, do it immediately. You schedule. Like umaeka kama you have a lot of calls and you reply back, you have a lot of text. Whatever the task that requires less than 5 minutes, do it immediately. Akili, if you have 3 tasks, one requires 3 hours, another requires 1 minute, another requires 3 days. Your brain will treat them as tasks. And it will be knowing that you have 3 tasks. And it will be disturbing you in your mind. You will not be doing everything very well. Lakini ukiondoa ya 1 minute, akili ina minus you. So imebaki ngapi? 2 tasks. So you will be knowing I have very less tasks. Sometimes our brain tells us we have a lot of tasks, yet some of them are very short. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. In fact, start right now. Whatever you think it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Kuna vyombo mbili kwa sink, osha hizo 2 dishes. Just clean them immediately. Kuna nguo mbili, just do it immediately. Another task ni kutoa nguo kwa kamba. How long does it take you? Toa tu immediately. I mean, if a task takes less than 2 minutes, toa immediately. Are we together? Yes. You can't postpone something that needs 2 minutes. Surely. Do it immediately. Shifting Grades is following from Nairobi. Thank you, but you have come when we are finalizing. I was dealing with my last point, and I will give a summary for the sake of a latecomer, like Shifting Grades. But I know you are very busy. Actually, ni mimi ndio nimechange the calendar. We are supposed to be starting at 9. Nikaanza 8 something. We were looking at time management, and I'm giving out in summary. We say that the first point, because nimeipanga sitaki ni mix tena, we said the first way to save time is avoid multitasking. Number 2, set deadlines for assignments. Number 3, use Eisenhower matrix. I've explained that one. Number 4, use what we call Pomodoro technique. You apply Pomodoro technique. Then number next is you set you patch similar tasks together. Similar tasks together like cleaning, you put them together. You limit distractions like phones, watching TV while working. Then we say that the other one or the other way to save time or to manage time very well is setting boundaries and learning to say no. Then another one is plan tomorrow today. Plan tomorrow today. Then Mudama, we say that you avoid procrastination. Do it now. Don't say I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, avoid procrastination. Then we say that you get enough sleep and rest, because when you get enough sleep and rest, then when you start working again, you will be very efficient and you will not be wasting much of your time. So get enough rest. Even after this, when I finish talking, I need everyone to have enough rest. Then we say it the other way to save time is know when you have wasted time. Know when you have wasted time. Uh, know when you have wasted time, because when you know that you have wasted time, you will always try to catch up. Like I was watching I was watching a race. By the way, I love watching races. Then there's a guy from USA, kamba yake yetu ilitokana, so he had to at, I mean aende kando afunge kamba yake yetu haraka, then akimbizana na watu wenye wanakimbia already. This person should be knowing in their mind that I have wasted time. I have to increase my speed. So know when you have wasted what? Time. Know when you have wasted time. Then lastly, the one that you found us discussing is use a 5-minute rule, which states that which states that any task that takes less than 5 minutes, do not schedule, do it immediately. Like replying to an email, like calling back to a missed call, like cleaning 2 plates. Okay, a plate kama hii and a cup like this. Wacha kusema hii ndaosha kisha, hapana. Like ironing a shirt, brushing your shoes. Do not schedule, jameni. Do not. Do it immediately. Ikuondokee. Are you together? That is it now. And that was what was meant for today. Shifting grades anasema I have been in meetings. By the way, I called you kasema ulikuwa mkutano since 8 a.m. up to 21:10 hours, sir. Tomorrow I will be here on time. However, I've learned something. Thank you for, I've given that summary because of you. And there's no problem with that. I understand you are a very busy man. Thank you for all those even who are joining me right now, who are here with Ambassador. So tomorrow we shall be doing it at 9 to 10. I will not do it from 8. I think ni venye tu leo hata sasa nimechoka sana, sitaendelea na na show. So but don't worry about that. I wish you all the best. Thank you for joining Ambassador Speaks YouTube channel. Allow me to move this way to go and put off the camera. Good night.